We're going to talk about goal setting, where you are, where you want to be, what you want to get out of this, so we know what to do for you. We're going to talk about habits and organization. That's a lot of you. We'll do a session review of everything, recommendations for success, and then start looking at what we're got coming up for week 2.
Bill and I used to substitute teach for an MBA class. It was the last class in a master's degree that we substitute taught. It called Being an Entrepreneur. And I asked everybody, the first thing I would ask in this class is, what's an entrepreneur mean to you? And every single person said Mark Zuckerberg. And I can tell you flat out, none of them are entrepreneurs right now. I bet they're all in W-2 jobs. Because I don't think that has anything to do with being an entrepreneur, taking a company public. I think we're all entrepreneurs, one land deal at a time. So, but it got us thinking, we should probably teach this Land Academy thing, because once people found out what we were doing in this class, the students in this class, that's all they wanted to talk about then is how to buy and sell land. So that's really where this all came from.
We'd always get called in when our dear friend was traveling.
Yeah,
he's
traveling.
Like, I know. I need a day off. Can you guys cover my class? And we would did it. And we're like, this is actually kind of fun. And then what would happen? We'd have an agenda. We'd every time screw the agenda. What do you guys want to know?
Yeah.
And that's what they loved about it. That's kind of where we are here.
Yeah.
What do you want to know? We will tell you exactly what's going on, how we did it, why we did it. We're all in a closed environment. We want to share freely. And we want you to share freely with good, the bad, whatever. So it's fun.
This is really about you. Really, really, really about you. So we would love for you, in a minute here, we're all going to introduce ourselves. If you could include what you want to get out of this, kind of where you are in your career, and it'll help Jill and I in the content in all the rest of the sessions. Make sure you get what you want out of this. Mm-hmm. What we found in the past career paths is that the ones were just intimidated about asking simple questions like, how do I set up my phone? And we don't want that. So when we broke up the office hours, all the new people felt more free to speak, felt more free to ask questions, new questions.
Exactly.
I like the idea of kind of being able to be our own bosses and to do this at our pace. There's just something about your model that spoke to both of us a little bit more. I went through and watched all of the Catching Up with the Land Academy 3.0 videos. And I told Johnny, I was like, just from the first video, I was like, okay, this makes sense to me. I understand. It just something different, different things for different people. Just something about the way you guys communicate with each other and through the videos was very helpful to me. So
we're still kind of new, even though we've been in it a year. But I definitely see how we need a lot of, I need help with getting organized, coming up with systems to help me keep up with it, building confidence when I'm on the phone. I can talk to people too, but I'm better when I at least sound like I know what I'm talking about, even if I don't totally know. I at least can sound like it. So I'm really looking to get better at that. And ultimately, for me, it's for us to be, independent and not reliant on other people. So we're excited to be here.
I think that in terms of what I'm hoping to get out of this is, I want to learn how to build out systems so that really, honestly, my life looks like that Excel sheet you just pulled up, Jack, that, it's all that kind of nitty gritty stuff is being well handled and I can supervise that. But that we're still making these high level decisions about where to go and what to buy.
I'm looking to scale on that. I've sent out about 45,000 mailers last year, but I think I'm trying to be more efficient in, picking counties and then also pricing the mailers and getting more mail out. And that's really what I wanted to gain at a career path. And I was very thankful you guys put this together on a Saturday. I know it's hard to give up a Saturday, but just with a W-2 job, it was hard to kind of come in on Wednesdays. So yeah, I think I'm overall just looking to scale. Also looking forward to just the pearls and the nuggets that come along the way as well. I'm not doing this full time, but that's the goal.
Okay.
So I think scaling while you have a job, because it forces you to be efficient, is great. It's the time to do it. to the point where you're doubling and tripling your W-2 income, and then you just leave.
Right.
In every career path,
Yeah.
as well as the live events, people make lifelong partnerships. And so I hope
Yeah.
that happens here.
We want you to get to know each other and develop these businesses and partnerships. You know, that's one of the things about Land Academy. I wasn't expecting this camaraderie
Yeah, me too.
and this helpfulness and this deal funding all over the place. I'm like, I can't tell you how many times people submit a deal, and sometimes I'm on it and sometimes I'm not right on it. And then by the time I get back to them, they're like, oh, never mind, Jill, somebody else already loaned me the money. I'm like, but that's good. That's great. That's what this is all about. So I love this.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you at 11 o'clock Pacific time for office hours next Saturday.
Yep. Perfect.
Thanks.
Have a good week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.